If you're thinking about an electric SUV that actually fits in your life, the Tesla Model Y is the one everyone keeps talking about. It's roomy, it's fast enough to be fun, and it's built around the software-first experience Tesla is known for. In the next 8 minutes, I'll walk you through everything that matters. What's different on the outside, how the interior works in daily life, real-world driving feel, charging and range realities, safety and autopilot, ownership costs, and whether the Model Y still earns its crown in 2025 to 2026. Let's get into it. The Model Y is the best do-it-all electric SUV for most people. It's practical, tech-forward, and holds value in the EV world. If you want raw luxury or handcrafted fit and finish, look elsewhere. But for capability, charging convenience, and software-first features, the Model Y is a very strong daily driver. Quick specs. Don't sweat the tiny numbers. Focus on the headline. Model Y is offered in multiple trims with dual-motor AWD or single-motor RWD. In some markets, it supports high-speed DC, charging on Tesla's supercharger network. And it's one of the easiest EVs to live with, thanks to roomy cargo, optional third row for kids, and a simple charging ecosystem. Think practicality, not boutique exotica. Exterior design. On the outside, the Model Y keeps that familiar Tesla silhouette. A smooth coupe-like roofline that helps efficiency, flush surfaces to minimize drag, and minimal badging. Small updates over time have tightened panel gaps, tweaked bumpers, and added new wheel options that affect range and ride comfort. The overall look is modern and functional. It won't scream at a valet, but it'll get noticed in a neighborhood for good reasons. It looks clean, efficient, and a little futuristic. Interior and user experience. Step inside, and you get the classic Tesla minimalism. A wide horizontal screen, few physical buttons, and a cabin that centers on software. The Model Y's interior is surprisingly flexible. Tall cargo area behind the second row, an optional small third row for kids, and front trunk storage for extra luggage. Materials have improved, and the optional heated steering and upgraded seats make cold mornings easy. The key is usability. Large door openings, adjustable rear seats, and an interior that's simple to operate once you accept that most controls live in the touchscreen. Infotainment and software. Software is the Model Y's secret sauce. Over-the-air updates add features, improve efficiency, and sometimes change in-car behavior without a trip to the dealer. The user interface is fast. Maps integrate supercharger locations, and route planning is baked in. Gaming and streaming functions are novelty perks. But the core value is the navigation and charging integration that makes road trips less stressful. Expect frequent updates, some good, some controversial, but overall the platform keeps getting better. Powertrain and driving feel. Drive the Model Y and you'll notice the immediate torque typical of EVs. The dual-motor AWD variants feel confident in wet or slick conditions, thanks to instant torque distribution. Acceleration is brisk for daily use and highway passing. The chassis is tuned for comfort with a bias towards stable handling rather than razor-sharp responses. That makes the Y forgiving and predictable, great for long drives and for drivers who want confidence without theatrical dynamics. Range and charging. Range claims matter less than usable range. The Model Y typically gives enough miles for a full day of mixed driving for most owners, and Tesla's supercharger network is still the easiest way to keep long trips convenient. Real-world range will change with speed, weather, and payload, so plan conservatively on winter highway runs. Charging speed at superchargers is fast, and network coverage is dense in many regions. That is the convenience play that still gives Tesla an edge for road trips. Safety and driver assistance. Tesla's safety suite is comprehensive. Strong crash structure, multiple airbags, and standard driver assistance systems. Autopilot and full self-driving features are powerful for hands-on highway assistance. But remember, they are driver assist technologies. They help, they don't replace you. Use them as convenience tools for long motorway segments and traffic jams. and keep your hands and attention ready. The safety hardware is solid, but the software behavior can change with updates, so stay aware. Practical ownership note: short and essential. Quick ownership note: expect lower fuel and basic maintenance costs compared to ICE cars, but plan for higher tire, wheel, and insurance costs. Tesla service is improving, but parts and specific repairs can be pricier. Consider a warranty extension if you plan to keep it long-term. Charging at home is the cheapest daily option. Install a reliable home charger if possible. Pros and cons: no nonsense list. Pros: practical interior, strong charging network, frequent OTA updates, good real-world usability. Cons: interior minimalism isn't for everyone. Build quality can vary, and some features are behind paid software add-ons. Who should buy it? Get the Model Y if you want a practical electric SUV that simplifies long-distance driving in daily life. If you value tech updates and network convenience. And if you prefer a roomy, efficient vehicle without exotic pretensions. Final verdict: for most buyers thinking about switching to electric today, the Model Y is a top-tier, sensible option. It balances capability, convenience, and practicality in a package that's easy to live with. If you want drama or ultimate luxury, look higher. If you want useful, smart, and proven EV tech, the Model Y is a smart pick. Which Model Y trim do you want me to test next? The long-range AWD or the performance model? Drop it in the comments, and I'll dig into a full-range/real-world test next. Tesla Model 3 2026. Wait. Before you scroll past another car review, hear this. The Tesla Model 3 quietly rewrote the rules for affordable electric cars, and it still matters. It's the sedan that made EVs mainstream, compact, efficient, and filled with Tesla's software-first tech. Over the next 8 to 10 minutes, I'll tell you what's changed, what still works brilliantly, where it falls short, and whether the Model 3 is still the smart electric choice in 2025 to 2026. The Model 3 is the best electric compact sedan for people who want top-tier tech, efficient range for daily life, and a straightforward ownership experience. If you want handcrafted luxury or premium tactile buttons, you might prefer another brand. But for tech value and charging ease, the Model 3 remains hard to beat. Quick specs: Model 3 comes in variants, tuned for efficiency or performance, with rear-wheel drive or dual-motor AWD depending on market. The key talking points are real-world range, energy efficiency, and how the car manages daily commutes versus spirited driving. Don't obsess over one-liners. Focus on how it behaves for your use case. Exterior design. The Model 3's exterior is minimalist and aerodynamic. A short front overhang, low hood, and a smooth roofline that keeps drag down. Over time, Tesla has refined headlights, wheel designs, and bumper styling to improve efficiency and reduce noise. It doesn't shout like an exotic, but the clean lines age well and help real-world range, which is what counts for most buyers. Interior and ergonomics. Inside the Model 3, you get a pared-down cabin centered around a large horizontal touchscreen. Materials have improved and seats are supportive for long drives. The trunk and front provide practical storage, and the compact footprint makes parking easy in urban areas. The minimalist approach works once you accept that almost everything lives in the screen: climate, music, navigation, even some vehicle settings, infotainment, and updates. The Model 3 shines because of Tesla's software, navigation with integrated supercharger routing, regular over-the-air updates that add features or efficiency gains, and a responsive infotainment system. Apple CarPlay/Android Auto are absent by design, but the integrated system covers the essentials for most owners. If you value continual improvements and a connected car, the Model 3 is a standout. Driving dynamics and feel. On the road, the Model 3 balances efficiency with a composed chassis. The lighter weight and low center of gravity make it feel planted through corners and responsive in traffic. Performance variants are legitimately quick and fun. while the efficiency-focused trims return excellent energy use for daily commuting. Braking and steering are well calibrated for the class. Not overly heavy, but communicative enough for spirited driving. Range and charging. The Model 3 is efficient, meaning you get more useful miles per kilowatt hour. For daily commutes and occasional road trips, it's a strong performer. Tesla's charging network remains a major advantage. Rapid top-ups are convenient and widespread in many regions. Real-life range varies with speed, temperature, and load, so plan conservatively for highway trips. But for most owners, it's trustworthy and predictable. Safety and driver aids. Model 3 has a strong safety record historically, robust crash structure, and an advanced suite of driver assists. Autopilot and optional full self-driving features help reduce driver workload on highways, but they require active supervision. For daily driving, the lane-keeping, automatic braking, and adaptive cruise functions are very useful and add to comfort on longer trips. Ownership essentials. Quick note on ownership. The Model 3 is cheaper to run than comparable gas sedans, and home charging makes the biggest daily cost difference. Expect lower maintenance costs, but budget for tires and potential higher insurance on performance variants. Tesla service accessibility varies by location. Check availability in your area. Pros and cons. Pros: excellent efficiency, strong charging infrastructure, continuous software improvements, nimble driving. Cons: minimal cabin buttonry may not suit everyone. Occasional build quality inconsistencies. No CarPlay/Android Auto. Who should buy it? Choose the Model 3 if you want a compact electric sedan that's efficient, technologically advanced, and easy to live with day to day. It's ideal for commuters, tech-minded drivers, and anyone who values a proven EV experience without a huge price premium. Final verdict. The Model 3 remains the benchmark for mass-market electric sedans because it delivers a compelling mix of efficiency, tech, and practicality. If you want a no-nonsense electric car that's easy to charge, simple to own, and still fun to drive, the Model 3 deserves a hard look. Which Model 3 variant should I test next? The efficiency-focused or the performance model? Tell me in the comments and I'll bring real-world range tests and performance runs in the follow-up.